I get some amazing questions every single week focused on Diablo Immortal, and this week I got one that I felt was worthy of making an entire video about. It's brought to us by Joelster, and it has to do with the Battle Pass inside of Diablo Immortal. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and I'm stoked to be back here with you guys today. So many exciting things have been happening, not only with Diablo Immortal, but inside of my life personally. And I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling ready to roll, and I'm gonna bring it to today's video. So, Joelster, in an AMA question, now let me fill you guys in. If you've never seen my AMA videos, every single week I invite you guys, my audience, to submit questions that you have for me about Diablo Immortal, or really it could be about anything in life if you want to, and I take between 5 and 6 of those questions and I make a video answering them, which actually brings a lot of information to the community about Diablo Immortal and my thoughts on things and breaking down my experience, because of course I was involved in the technical alpha just a few months ago. Now, Joelster brought up this question about the Battle Pass and how to basically leech the most value out of this Battle Pass. Such a great question. I did answer it not as in depth as I would have liked in yesterday's video, which was the AMA video. So if you want to go see some other great questions that were asked as well, go check that out. And if you want to submit your own questions, I would love it if you did, especially new people joining the community. The way that you do it is you join my Discord server. It's pinned, the pinned comment down below, and it's in the description. And you basically come on into the Diablo Immortal section, get to be known by the community there, and you could drop me a DM with a voice note that you literally record on your phone. Then you will be etched forever in on the early phases of Diablo Immortal, the way I have basically carved myself into that history. But the question was regarding the Battle Pass and how to get the most amount of value out of it. So let me explain how the Battle Pass works if you never have heard of this before. Inside Diablo Immortal, there is a way where you could pay $5, $10 maybe per month, and you get yourself a Battle Pass. The top tier of the Battle Pass is absolutely free with great rewards. The bottom pass is the subscription part of the Battle Pass. So, the cool thing about this though, unlike any other game that I know, is if you buy the Battle Pass on your main account, so with your main character, you also get that Battle Pass for all the other characters that you create inside Diablo Immortal. If you make yourself 5, 6 accounts, you get a Battle Pass on each and every single one of them. That's incredible. That does not happen anywhere. In Clash of Clans, a game which I love, if I buy the season pass, it's on that account. If I have another account and want it, I have to buy the season pass. On my Brawl Stars channel, same thing. It's good for one account, but Diablo Immortal and Blizzard are mixing it up, and they're really doing something for the players and for the community. But this is a big task that we have, having that much value available at our fingertips, because really, if you want to grind it, that is a big time investment it's going to take for you to grind that max Battle Pass on all of your accounts every month. Now, is it something I'm going to do? Probably. I think I'm going to live inside of Diablo Immortal, and I will be doing that, but for a regular player, it may be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to be breaking down what I think you should do with the Battle Pass to get the most value out of your purchase, because, well, I do think that you guys should get it. First of all, it brings amazing value to the game. You get so much stuff that you wouldn't get, and it's really cheap. You get it at such a discounted price. But also, in my opinion, Battle Passes are an amazing way to support the developers making your game. All right, you don't want to buy Legendary Crests. You don't want to buy Reforged Stones. You don't want to buy skins. That's cool. Buy yourself the Battle Pass. It's going to directly support them to continue on and add health to Diablo Immortal years forward. So I'm actually a proponent for whoever's playing, spend the $5 a month just to support your developer who's put so much time and literally millions of dollars into developing this game that we could all play for free. There's nothing bad with giving them a little bit of support. And, you know, I mean, if you go buy a game, you're going to spend $60 on it. There's nothing wrong with that. So there's nothing wrong with spending $5 a month on something like this Battle Pass. So the question is, how do you handle a Battle Pass on more than one account, and does it all transfer? So let me answer this, and this was answered in yesterday's video, but I'm going to kind of go over it again. If I have a Barbarian as my main class, and then I have a Wizard and a Demon Hunter as my second and third classes, saying I'm only playing 3 classes, anything that I grind with the Barbarian on that battle pass is only for the Barbarian on that battle pass. It will not transfer over. So my battle pass for my Wizard and my Demon Hunter, they won't progress along with the Barbarian. The battle passes are all independent, which means you're gonna have to grind each one separately. So how do you grind these? Well, there's the easy login rewards where you can just turn on the game, spend a few minutes in it, and you're gonna get a bunch of rewards for the day. That's basically, you're looking at a 5-minute investment on each of your accounts. Or you can go through and do all the bounty board rewards and all that stuff where you could spend between 30 minutes and 60 minutes per day to basically max out your battle pass after the month is over. So if it takes you, let's assume an hour a day, 45 minutes a day even, to max out your battle pass after a month's time on one account, it's going to be quite more of an investment doing it on multiple accounts. So if it's 1 hour a day on one account, it's going to take you 3 hours a day when you do all 3 of your accounts. Many of you, including myself on some days, don't have 3 hours to spend in a game just to grind a battle pass. But if you want the most rewards, if you want to spend the $5 and you want to get as much value as possible, that's what you're going to do, because you're basically paying the $5 for the battle pass on one account and all the others are free. They're basically free extra rewards. But there's other ways that you can do this, which is going to bring you massive value with very little time investment. Right now we're jumping into Mad King's Breach, one of my favorites inside of the technical alpha. Let's watch that a little bit. Okay. So if you don't have the time investment, you want to at least do your battle pass on one account, right? On your main account, your main character, you want to grind it. But it's probably a good idea for you to start multiple accounts. You know, make your primary class, for me the Barbarian, and then I'm going to make as many classes as I can, because they're all going to be connected to that battle pass. And even if I don't want to play the other classes at all, or very, very minimal, I can still, because I have the battle pass, get those daily login rewards and artificially grind them up in the time that I would be playing the game and not really even playing those classes. So I would play my Barbarian, that's where I spend my time, that's where I play, but I'd log into my other classes throughout the day just to collect basically those daily login rewards. Over time, those daily login rewards are going to progress you through your battle pass, and you're going to be getting more rewards along the way that you literally are just getting from logging in. So when it's time and you say, okay, it's time for me to dive into my Necromancer, I want to give it a shot, you're going to already have had some good grind, some good gear, some good gems, and some good things on that account, maybe even some skins as well that you can bring to it, because, okay, it's time. You get like a jump start, and this is only from the minimal time investment. And in my opinion, if you're not a lifer inside of the game, if you aren't someone that wants to spend multiple hours inside of the game every day just to grind, mind you, just to grind out that battle pass, that's the way to go. It's going to be the daily login technique where you get as many rewards you can get from the least amount of time that you invest. Now, obviously, if you're someone that wants to get massive value, right? If you want to get all of your value, you're going to be maxing out the positions that you have for characters. So if there's 6 character slots, you're going to want to have 6 different characters, and there are going to be 6 characters shipped with Diablo Immortal, and you're going to want to max them all out. You're going to have to spend some time on it. And if Diablo Immortal is the only game that you ever play, you'll be able to do that. But if you decide that you only want to spend an hour in the game per day, you're going to either have to break up that hour into 10-minute segments where you get about 10 minutes on each character, which in my opinion won't be as fun, because you'll be grinding a little bit more on each battle pass, but you won't really have a main. And in my opinion, you're going to want a main character that you spend a lot of time using. As of right now, mine is the Barbarian. Could this change after I try the Necro and Crusader? 100%. Could this change if they do some balance changes and either weaken the Barbarian or strengthen some other classes? Well, 100%, that could happen that way as well. So the Battle Pass is set up for the players. It is a great way to support Blizzard, but it's in place so that you can get as much value out of it as you want. You can also buy the Battle Pass and play casually, and maybe even not max it out by the end of the season. But remember, as we saw in the technical alpha, there is a full legendary gem at the very end of your battle pass, and that's on the free track. That is not even on the paid lower version. On the paid track, I believe there's going to be some skins in the positions where those question marks were. Remember, I don't think they knew what they wanted to put there just yet. Blizzard was trying to figure out what they wanted to add of value to the battle pass, and I think that skins are a great way to do it, where you don't gain power from them if you happen to be someone that paid for the battle pass. They don't want to just be giving away power where it breaks the game. So fill me on your thoughts, guys. Are you going to be someone that has a battle pass that's free and you don't ever purchase the battle pass? Are you going to be someone that purchases it and only uses it on one account? Or are you going to be someone that has multiple accounts with that battle pass, trying to grind as much value out as you can? Let me know your thoughts down below. And remember, if you want to be part of these AMA videos, and now, I mean, Jolster literally was in the AMA and now has a video focused on his question. I think I answered it about as full as I could. The value is there to be taken. It's up to you on how much time you want to spend inside of the game to grab that value. For me, I'm gonna play it because I love it, and the grind is gonna just happen. It's not like I need to go out of my way to grind the battle pass, because really you're grinding it, you're getting rewards, and you're progressing through it just from doing things you would typically do on a normal day in the game. My friends, we're getting out of here for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And remember, this Sunday, myself and Nemo are going to be back on YouTube right here and on Twitch with the Immortal podcast, talking more about what we know regarding Diablo Immortal. If you want to ask questions live, that is the place to do it. Come on through. Don't miss it. It's usually around 11 or 12 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays, every other Sunday. So make sure you come through, guys. It's always a great time when we build up our community. I'll see you over on my Discord server because I know you guys are going to come through, and I'll be checking you out in the comments below. Have a great day and be good.